Chris, Paul, Francisco. What's going on, gents? What's happening? New module day. Yeah. Could it be? It's actually two. I'm cool like that. I'm getting two at once because I'm, nuts, I guess. And I really don't like money, I guess. Nothing supremely glamorous, I will say. This guy and this guy, right? So this is the ST font liquid filter by Nano Modules. It's a 12 dB, kind of like a STEM style variable, state variable filter, but it's under $200, which is really nice, honestly. Also, this is embiggened by a large amount, and it's in the wrong place. So, can't hear me? I didn't change anything, so, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, and then while I was on the site that I got that from, they had an extra, like a floor model or something like that, I believe. It was like 30% off, and I was like, dude, I could go for like a good high-end analog oscillator. Because why not? So I subbed out one of my Dopefers and kind of shoved everything over. Now I've got 6 HP up there glaring at me, going, "You should fill me with something." And I was like, you know what else is 6 HP? Actually, a lot of things. But my first thing was like the dual dagger is 6 HP, and two of them wouldn't be the worst thing in the universe. Mic should not be low. Mic should be fine. Everything is good. If anything is goofy, it's probably my interweb or something. I guess I can boost mic level a chunk there. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Now I got a little bit scared. So I installed the mini mod and turned everything on, and it seems everything was. The first thing I go for, aside from like, are any lights flashing and looking angry, is there a smell? And if you know the smell of burning silicon, you know it well. I know it well. So I'm really kind of like trained. Like as soon as I smell that, it's like it's the oh shit, and I need to flip the power off at the very least. There was no smell, but as soon as I plugged in an output cable, all hell broke loose. There was a horrible shrieking in my general rack, so I plugged it into a mixer that was turned down all the way, and there was still a horrible shrieking noise in my rack. And then I noticed that the pizza had flashed on and off, and I was like, oh God, please God, don't let me fry anything. On the back of this thing, the label for the power cord is in the wrong place, and I'm a little bit salty about that. And when you look in the manual, it shows a picture, and it shows like the red stripe on the bottom. And on mine, there is a little indentation, but there is no stripe there. But there is a stripe on the other side. So thank God for reverse power protection. And then, of course, I fire the rack back up, and what doesn't work? The VCO right next to it. So I was like, fuck. If I just burned out my VCO because you guys mislabeled a power connector, I'm going to burn the earth and start fresh with the monkeys. Right? We're going to start an email campaign, the likes of which hasn't been seen since today at work. No, I don't. I would just be like, I need money from somebody. Help. Yeah. Ooh. Dude, smoke is not good. If smoke comes out, you should redo something. I hope you redid something. Because, what? That's not good. Smoke is never a good thing. So, anyways, I pulled this VCO, and this is like my favorite little VCO. It's the .VCO by STG Sound Labs. It's basic, built-in drift generator, but it's digitally controlled tuning. So this is actually a smooth, but it's an octave knob, and it's just like, it's awesome. and then you can turn it to low end, and then it'll just sweep through a wide range. Or low end goes to LFO. All the way up goes to wide, and then the detune knob goes for the full range. Okay, it's really cool, and it's got a semitone knob right next to it. It's great. I didn't do anything. I just took it out and kind of made sure the power connector was reseated correctly at both ends, because, you know, I did have to move it over, so maybe it just got a little goofy. Powered it up, and it worked fine. I don't know. I got nothing. But I thought at the very least I need to play a little bit just with the filter and this oscillator. So the oscillator is kind of a Moog style thing. So it's got the sawtooth, the triangle, the square width, pulse width, and it has a shark tooth wave, which is an interesting little kind of like trebly sort of like, it's sort of between, if you don't know what it is between a sawtooth and a triangle. Whereas a sawtooth is like maximum brightness. The shark's fin wave or whatever is not. That doesn't sound like C. No, she's drifted. Or I bonked into the knob, which is entirely possible. Oh yeah, you know what? Hey Nick. 2 new modules. We have the mini mod VCO and the ST font. This is that new stereo filter from Nano. So I'm gonna run that through its paces a little bit and just fart around. Nothing major. I might kind of settle in on like a clock for, you know, the jam for the building, because I don't really have a style in mind. I thought at first I was gonna do, oh you son of a bitch, I was gonna take off from my patch last stream, the Psychotic Percussion Madness, but not feeling it. Okay, where are my inputs? Okay, why are you panning left? Why did that just happen? Oh, hi. Oh, I see. There are labels on here in gold. Span. Aha. And mode span. And resonance span. Okay, so those guys should stay in the middle unless you've got CV connected to them. Now, here's the cool thing, right? It's this drive, right? So we can go like, but then we can put this on wild and be like, now, you're probably not going to notice it that much right now. I don't really hear it being supremely, like, overdriving and stuff. So, I don't know. Band pass in the middle. Oh, nice, dude. And then high pass. That's not high pass. What is that? Oh, that's low pass. I'm on high pass. That's not high pass, that's low pass. What is going on? This is supposed to be a high pass filter. Okay, I guess it is. It's just not, it's not completely cutting it off. It's not like an all the way up. Which is weird. There's the wild. So it turns it into like an acidy little beast right there. Flip the magic switch of doom, and just all of a sudden it's, you know, trying to claw your eyes out. Where is my frequency? Okay, so we either have volt per octave or it has a frequency input that's separate. Just do volt per octave. There we go, that's better. Okay, so this frequency input is not adjustable. That's CV in. There are two CV ins for frequency. Okay, which one is which? That's not it. Dude, what? What? Oh, I need to turn up the attenuverter. There you go. It's the attenuverter. That's the problem. Stupid. Estupido. That's lovely. It's really nice. Yeah, it's nice. I believe it's a 12 dB, like a SEM style SVF. So it's not like 16 dB or 24 dB, like really ginormous. It doesn't have that huge sound like my Mankato did, but it's also half the size and double the channels. So like, suck it. Cheap too. I think it was 189 or something. Like under $200 for a stereo filter. That puts it with the dope for category right there. I really wanted a Procyon, the Instro, and man, you just can't find them anywhere. They're just unobtainium. It's kind of weird. Although to be fair, I didn't look that hard. It was late. It was late one fall night at a fairground near town, when Moogly decided at the last minute to buy some modules. Okay, this sounds lovely. You can hear a little crunchiness. If I turn off the wild, just a little bit of bite that's gone now. Turn on delay a little bit. Here's the difference again. Here's the wild version. I'll turn off the... You can hear just a little kind of V fuzz, you know, in there. Without, a little rounder. Well, and then let's contrast it too with the Dopefer A121S that's right next to it, right? So no real like stereo presence on the Dopefer, but it is a nice, happy, warm, liquid sounding filter. I will say it is very, very nice. But I like the fact that it's got extra. Now, if you try to overdrive the Dopefer, it explodes, and I say that in. In 100% seriousness, it is not an overdriving preamp VCA in that thing. It just goes to torture. It's really bad, like huge pops and clicks and nasty, nasty shit. So, you know, advantage ST font. But the ST font is 2 HP larger, so I don't know. They're both actually really, really full featured. They just have a different sound, you know, so. But you know me, I gotta have plenty of input gain, otherwise, what are you doing? Like, what are you even doing, you know? This is a fun trick with the melodizer, by the way. Turn off the dice for rhythm. Yeah, the 100 grit will do that. It will do that to any. It is a tricky beast. I will caution you. I mean, he's hanging right here. He's my little buddy. Hey, dude.
Thanks. Touch my pants. Oh, I'm flashing my lights for you.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Not really though. It's a tricky beast. So I would just caution anybody who gets one, like, take your time. You know, don't give up on it. Dial it in. My first thing was like, can it be a clean filter? I know it can. Like, where are those settings? And they're not an easy thing to, like, there's not a lot of difference between clean filter and, like, tear your face off. This is nice. Now, what about bandpass? That's lovely. So if you turn the frequency response all the way down, what's happening here is the bandpass is above the range that the notes are. So, or below it in this case. So if I turn it up a little bit, about mid. Let's see, you also lose lows and you lose highs, right? Yeah, Nick, personality is a good way to put it. Personality, like a psychotic clown wielding a rusty razor blade has a personality. Hey, Jason. No, it's nice. It's not warm. Let's put it that way. But the nice thing too is in a pinch you can just use it as like a massive gain amplifier and just not use the filter end of it at all. Like if you really need to just add gain to a signal. By the way, I was on the noise engineering site because I was thinking about getting a couple, possibly two, Timp Legio modules for the Kickane right here and just sub out two nice happy little drum synths. Just boom. The new module is the Minimod VCO and the ST font filter. So I was getting the filter and I was just like, fuck it. Let's add a nice analog VCO, and it was on sale for like 30% off. And I'll bet you, by the way, it was on sale because of that mislabeled power connector on the back. So that was lovely. I'm very, very glad that my system didn't do something horrible. I would be curious about something. I'd be curious if having a built-in power supply in the case. So this case uses external, big-ass wall wart laptop power supplies, 2 of them, okay? If your stuff is in the case, do you think that there's more of a chance of some sort of horrible feedback loop? Like, oh, I plugged in the thing wrong and now I just fried 4 modules. I wouldn't think so, because you're just basically outboarding, a transformer and a voltage regulator. Yeah, mislabeled power connector. On the back of this thing, if you look at the power connector, like let's say this is the power connector, like this, okay? At the bottom of mine, there is a little notch, and then at the top, there's a white line. The little notch should be filled with paint, because when I looked in the manual, and I looked at the picture of how the power should be hooked up, they had a big old stripe painted on the bottom. So, for the Legios, well, I want to get one at least at first, and just see what it's like as a drum synth. It's basically like a tiny version of a BIA. That might be really good doing psychotic percussion weirdness, with like the Mito and doing like that kind of thing. And I was like, man, if one of them works, then 2 would be fantastic, right? But then I was looking at all of the other things that Noise Engineering made, because I was just going down their site going, they make a lot of weird, cool shit. And yeah. And I was like, also the Zermixa. Man, I'm like, God damn it. I wish it was double the number of, or you had an expander. Like you could tack on like 4 or 6 channels I'd snap it up in a second, even for the money, and it's a lot. I mean, it's like $1,000 just for that mixer module. But 10 stereo channels, man, can't scoff at that. That's pretty good. You know. Anyways. Yeah. And then this is high pass. I suppose that's my one complaint so far, is that the high pass doesn't go high enough to totally strip out frequencies. So, like in the nature of just comparing these two, if I put this guy on high pass, right, and I turn it up all the way, you know, shit almost disappears, right? All you're hearing is like the way upper harmonics and anything that leaks through, because this knob isn't turned fully to like high pass, or it's not calibrated or whatever. That's probably it. Right? And then on the low pass end, does it go down as far as filtering out everything, basically? Yeah, and this one does. So the nano filter, now maybe it has to do with my gain setting, but I don't think so. So if I turn the high pass up all the way, you still hear it totally. Now the span control for the mode, that's really cool. So it's basically pushing low pass on one side and high pass or band pass on the other side, or vice versa. That's really neat. Okay, and then on low pass, it does filter everything out. It goes all the way open. But on high pass, like I said, it's not. See, that's as high as it gets. Kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Gotta just say it. That's a little annoying. Then someone will say, but it's only $200, and that's not wrong. That is absolutely correct. Like a $200 stereo filter, I'm all in, bro. I'm in like Flynn. What's his name? Where does that saying come from? In like Flynn. There was a movie, In Like Flint, and that was like that bad, like, Americans want to make a James Bond movie, and, you know, yeah, not great. Okay, let's do some things. Let's, first of all, let's settle on a key, and let's settle on a tempo here. I'm thinking a little bit on the slower than this side. I'm not feeling the super pumpy, you know, jiggity jam thing. Oh yeah, also, I need to rehook up my doohickeys here. And I think I'm still on, yeah, I saved a default preset for this thing so that it basically fires up into my kind of typical settings on the Maestro. And that is, this is an 8 measure rise, 8 measure fall. This is half that length, so 8 measure rise and fall. This is a 16th note random. Is it bipolar? I think so, yeah. And then this is a slow, smooth random voltage. These two are special functions. This is a 2-measure reset that it's spitting out, and then this is a fill. So it does random voltages at the end of every 4 and 8 measures. Okay. Yeah, that's true. There may be an adjustment on the back. I think there is, actually. Now that I think about it. Putting it in, I think there was some little rectangular trimmers. There were on the mini mod, I know that. There's in fact there's calibration and trimmers all over that thing. It's like super like well made. Does it sound better than the Dope Fur? I don't know. Probably. Probably. The Dopefers, I don't know, the Dopefers are okay, but you know, they always kind of have a sound. They have a particular sound. So, let me think here. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Let's just, man, let's keep it easy. I don't want to think. I'm just going to go C minor. And let's reset some tracks here and kind of start from scratch. Oh yeah, and we can test out the the thing that Jim added to the vector, which was to fix the gate outs and stuff so that they were actually timed. It was so funny that, like, I don't know why I giggle at just the timing of that stuff. It's like I realize that the thing's not working well, and then the next thing, was it Nick or Jason? One of you two was like, "Hey, did you know there's an output or an update for the vector?" No, didn't. The primary fix was fixing the timing of the internal gates. Happy day. Goodbye. He's a little bit more low. Hey, Jared. Yeah, I mean, this is a modular synthesizer, so I'm like building sounds, and then the goal would be to actually put them together in a piece of fairly functional music by the end. It's kind of my jam. And then we talk about gear and chat, and, you know, folks are super cool. Okay, so wait, what do I need an envelope. Little white guy reach all, I think it will. So this is gate output 8, which should be every 8 whole notes. It fires off a gate. In theory, I'm not going to say it. I really want to. I'm going to have to. In theory, communism works. In theory. First hour, if you're lucky. Hour and a half, maybe 2. You are too slow. Now let's tilt it a little. Oh yeah, we need to take the voltage down. That's the dilly. Yeah, it's still too high. 6.5. A little less. There's your winner. Mmm. Delicious, delicious noise sweeps. Mmm. Let's hear that again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, now shut up. Yeah. Like me a good noise sweep. 'Tis delicious. And we can do weird stuff too. We could be, hey, let's do weird stuff. Let's do one extra thing to this. Let's give it one extra little dimension of giggity and throw a fairly fast LFO into the high pass. I don't know. Let's see. Sound good? Nothing. Here. Oh, I turned the channel down. Yeah, no, this is the wrong one. Sure, why not? Yeah, my noise source is this weirdo. This is a Blue Lantern module, and it's a noise source, a wave folder, and a gate to trigger converter. And I'll tell you what, this is the most useful little thing. It's great. And yeah, I've used it in a number of times. In fact, I've used it on this particular type of voice, because the gate doesn't always cooperate all that well. I'd rather have a trigger for an envelope, and sometimes gates can, re-trigger things depending on settings or device, and yeah, it's kind of nice having that option. Just be like, sub it out, done. Um, and I need to look into that too, or at least ask 512 or maybe even the forum, because it does say that the outputs of the vector that just do the gates and stuff, you can set the timing on them however you wish. What I'm talking about is right here, eight outputs that you can just select, put out triggers at X speed, whatever, and it says trigger/gate, but I think it's only gate, and I would rather have triggers. I think it's more useful, but that's me. Okay, now at this tempo, what my drums sound like. Tell you what, don't like this sound. No. What'd be good is like a ride cymbal. That's not a ride cymbal. That's not bad. Little bell, little tambourine. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man. Sorry. Nah, don't like it. Okay, let's venture out. And anybody got a ride cymbal here? Let's have a fart. Did I hear a punch? I don't know what that is. I know I hate it. Damn, man. I need to get off my ass and put some samples on this thing then. It's got to come way down in volume though. Let's add to this. Let's get some more percussives going here. One of my favorites. Let's do one of the favorites. All the kids love it. You know it. You love it. It's the T Network's bongos.
Thank you. Oh God.
Let's go under that guy. Hi, Gamut Repetitor. We're doing a thing. Cool, bro. Like Coolsville, Daddy-O. T-Networks is a really, really simple This little... Boom. T-Network's bongos. Pew, pew, pew. No. Maybe. Maybe. No. Yeah, we don't like reverb on you, but we do kind of like delay. Okay, I gotta get the delay timing down though. Okay, let me work with that for a quick second here. Faster. Okay, so just a really, really simple quarter note or eighth note delay, and then... That's right, my feedback is up really high on that. So, like, delay on those bongos is amazing. Now, to me, this is giving me my bass part. We could do all kinds of things, right? You can go super simple, be like... just like 16th notes. There we go. There's our bass line. You guys shut up already with your bongoing and your friggin'... Okay, Gates. Gate. Default. Dugga. Boom. 16 parts long, or 16 notes long. Boom. Burp. And I want a longer envelope on that. In fact, we'll go long and short on this, and then we'll use some sustain on the actual envelope. Boom, boom, and we'll go a little bit longer on that guy too, but not too long. Okay, who want bass? Maybe chainsaw. I think I haven't done one in a couple of streams, so let's just do a delicious stereo octavized bass, and we'll go into that there chainsaw. What there chainsaw. Oh no. Suddenly I've turned into what's his face, the guy who looks like a turtle. American people. You know, that guy. Yeah, so we'll go like octave lower. Yeah, okay. Could use the new filter for the bass. Could do that. I think I actually kind of like the dope for this though. No, I've had the 100 grit for a long time. Today's new modules are the ST font filter and the mini mod oscillator. Now, I do not do the conventional thing most of the time of patching in a VCA. Oh, for fuck's sake. Should remember. A Kuika. Ooh. Dude, I like that. I can just sample it into the sample drum, dude. I got a sampler in here. Kind of want to rample, but I got to look into it a little bit more because if it honestly, the great thing about the drum, sample drum, is that it has like built-in effects and stuff. So you could put like a high-pass filter on your hi-hats and like, really cleanse them, so to speak. And I don't know, it's capable of doing some really cool stuff. Wave folders, bit crushers, low-pass filter, bunch of shit. And, it's nice. It's nice like that. But you're on square. You're gonna need to go down 2 octaves anyways. Yeah, you need at least one of these, come on. What's that? You want more resonance? Okay, yeah, we need at least one of those. Sorry, it has to happen, okay? And if you want to protest that, well, then feel free to do so. But
You go to hell.
no, maybe, I don't know. Do you? Will this reach? Bet you it doesn't. I bet you won't, because, cannot get it in hole. That's what she said. Ha! I beat you. This guy, sustain. Tracy, yeah. You gotta embrace your inner Celt, Shut up. I'm happy with that bass for now. What? Now? What? What are you talking about? Oh, tomorrow? I thought tomorrow was supposed to be warmer. Or no. No, it's going down. It's like 50 today. It's weird. This is not January. It hasn't really been January-ish. January-esque. January-esque? Yeah, that'll do it. Now, what does the sustain or the transpose sound like? That is my question. Ooh, I'm liking that. So keep it here for 2, and then can we just reset this already? Okay, we're gonna put this on whole note. All right, and then we're gonna go gates on all of these guys. And then let's go up to E flat, down to an A flat, and then back to a C. And then we'll enable transposition on part 1. And if it doesn't work, well, then we will burn the earth. Oh yeah, burn the earth. Oh, you son of a bitch. Let's just tune this oscillator now. Oh, it's... Why is it not working? What are you doing? External 1, pitch 5. This is connected, right? Yeah, it's connected. External 1. But it's not... Oh, it's muted. It's still too high. And I have it set at -2, so I need to tune the oscillator down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There. Still not quite catching early enough. It's really annoying. Okay, part 2. Let's just, we need to jog this back in time. And then have the gates occur early, and have the pitch transmission occur a little bit early. There. So that caught it. Excellent. And then we can just mute that. And we can mute that all. We can mute it all. Mute it all! Oh, nice, Romkey. Welcome. Happy Friday, too, folks. I have a 3-day weekend because I do not have work on Monday. So I get to celebrate my birthday on Monday and this country's greatest president in the history of the world. Oh my god, the grift is real. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, we're just now starting to get into the meat, you know? You know what I want? I want a massively delayed, James Buchanan. Nice. Nice. Here's what I want. I'm gonna have an FM. I'm gonna have a pizza sound here. A little FME oscillator. Ooh, can I use short cables? Because that'd be super super cool, man. 3, 4, 5. Let's make sure your shit's plugged into the right place. And then we do like a little bit of a slow attack envelope, so it's like this little zick. President of ShamWow. And then we take that there outputty guy, right? And we put that into like mixer, like let's put it in like channel 3 of this here mixer. And then what I want to do is put this on like 8th note speed, because I don't want it to be stupendously fast. I don't want it to be all like juga juga juga. Quika. Okay, yeah, man, that's gonna. How can we do that? How can we do that here? Let's see here. I mean, it'd be easy to hook up outputs into the sample drum and sample things directly from like a YouTube video or something. You know, that'd be easy. So, should probably do that. But yeah, in a second. What would be great would be to find a lick. That's the answer right there. Find a lick. That's like, we can get like a measure of it. You're like Kuika playing at 104 BPM. Boom sauce, man. That'll be it. That's done. That's a great idea. I kind of wish we had a little bit of Wiro also. In fact, we could do that too because we have 2 sample slots. There's our mission. But I'm going to make this FM doo-wacky first. Okay. So I'm going to basically make it like... boom, 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 bump, 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 boom, 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 boom. Okay, and it's just an 8-note sequence. It's really, really simple, but we're gonna complexify it. .104, yeah. Playing with my left hand, forgive me. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 things to this. Okay, number 1, we are gonna put a subsequence running at 16th notes. And let's make it only like 3 steps long. Or 5. Let's make it 5, and it's gonna control octave transposition, and then basically we're gonna put 2 of these steps as +1. Because then we blast it through fog and delay. Here's what I want to do, though. Can I set up another chance operation to do something really weird, like make a step half length or double the length? Is that a thing that's possible? I don't think it is. I mean, I can ratchet, and that's easy enough. But can I make it just like... Okay, I need to consult the manual. I'm like, I know I have the vector manual on here. Okay, we need, what do we need? We need, I want to pick up where I left off. I need, chance operations, bro. Bro. Chance operations, chance operations, chance operations, chance operations. He's like, almost past it. What are these? Mute voice, mute a step, unmute a step, no. Jump to a specific, no. Okay, I think what I'm going to have to do then is just go into the sequence itself and... Dude, popcorn, okay, this is... I have the weirdest memory of that song. I remember in grade school, must have been like first or second grade, going to see a play. I believe it was like a puppet play of The Hobbit. Okay? And anytime that they were traveling, which is a lot of that book, they would play that song in the background. You know, popcorn. And years later, literally decades later, when I heard that song as like a more of an official, hey, this is like friggin' synth history and stuff, and I listened to it again, and like these memories just came flooding back, and I'm like, what the hell was that? Am I just making this up? Like, it was like a Hobbit play with popcorn in the background? I'm really tempted to put it on Reddit and be like, hey, Chicago area, do any of you old farts remember this? Because I just had a brain blast, you know, and I just find it super interesting. Okay, so what we can do then is make one of these steps half length. And that's probably the easy way to do it. And that'll be cool because... Yeah, what would be good is to do a chance operation on this step 5 to just skip it. Like, that'd be easy. You know, rather than rest. That's not... We'll just skip the step. And it'll be like... Put the probability at like 25%. Or actually put it at like 75%. Right? Yes. See? I kind of want it to happen more often. Let's put it at 50 and see what happens. So it just continuously morphs, and it doesn't sound like there's a pattern there, but there is. And you can kind of hear it when the octaves don't hit correctly. I'm thinking, should I put this on an 8th note instead? Oh, they're not synchronized because the vector does that for some reason. It really... You know what I really should be doing is using the vector as the master clock of the system. Like, I should use the vector to clock the PAMs. But then every time you stop the vector, it stops the clock until PAMs quits running, and then everything quits. So you can't really, like... I don't know, man. It's sort of annoying. It's going to change my workflow, and I'm hesitant to do that. But the vector really wants a 24-part per quarter note clock. And... I tried giving it to it, and it didn't run right. It was not, it just didn't do well, and I don't really get what's going on with that. I think it's more like if it's getting it from like MIDI, that's what it needs. But if it's in the modular realm, just give it a 16th note clock like everything else. But I don't know, man. It's annoying. Yeah, so octave, 8th note. Let's try it on 8th note and see how that changes things here. Now, this is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I know. There's a third page that does pattern. Also, you can have it do. I don't want it a pattern. I want it just a chance for it to skip ahead a 16th note. Right? I'm kind of tempted to put this on 2 different steps, actually, because I really like the effect. Yeah, I get that. What I was trying to do is just to make it sometimes not play that step. Like, we'll just skip the step entirely, because it's all just chord tones, right? So it really doesn't matter. Like A flat sounds like this. And the E flat makes a really nice major 7th. Or do I want this on 16th note? That's lovely too. Nah, I kind of dig the 8th note of it, the slow, plotty nature. But I do need to enable the external pitch mod and transposition and all that happy horse shit, which means we need to go. Oh, I guess I am down 2 octaves already. That means I'm going to have to tune things. Yeah. There. That's better. Thank you, digital oscillators, for doing your instant tuning. You make me happy. Kuika! Kuika and maybe, just maybe, some sort of... Jesus. How do I even record on this thing? Dude, I haven't done this in so long. Let's get a manual. Let's just do it, because I know I'm going to have to kind of consult one, and I don't have one downloaded here yet, because, you know, Erica sample drum Manuel. Hola, senor. Hello, Manuel. Sample drum instruction for copy. Use your manual. Yeah, maybe in English. Probably wise. Final version has arrived. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's download that mother. Okay. I'm in a sweary mood today, so sorry. Let's look at this here. Recording. One of the inputs is a record input, and I think it's CV1. That's the recording input. It's weird. So let's see here. Slicing, blah 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 blah. Record. Okay, record mode is an alternative. Okay. Push encoder B to select record mode. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so go to the RAM of the module. CV3 record. Okay. Oh, it's actually labeled. Oh, me smart. Smart boy. Me am so smart. I am so smart. Wait, I don't see thing. Oh, there. Oh, you sneaky mother. You sneaky motherfucker. Okay, let's see if we can find a YouTube video of somebody jamming out on a Kuika or a Guiro for, at night at 104 BPM. That would be fantastic, right? Because I don't want to deal with time stretching. Kuika, 104 BPM. Let's see. Because there's all kinds of weird stuff up there, Kuika. Oh, it's at 105. Dude, there is one at 105. I wonder if I can make that work by just triggering it. Would you notice 1 BPM or tune it? Damn it, it's everything. It's all kinds of instruments playing. Son of a... Okay, let me check Guiro. Because if I could at least get that, that would be cool. Somebody just grooving on a Guiro at like 104. And I would change tempo by a few BPM if I needed to. Like, there's stuff here at 100, which is not horrible. Oh, he's got 100, 110, 120, 130, and so on. That's cool. I wish the metronome wasn't in it. Damn it. There's metronome in the whole thing. Damn it. Dude, why would you do that? This is 142 BPM. Son of a... That's really, really, really frustrating. No, man, it's unsuccessful, unfortunately. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, the problem is that the sample drum, it does not really want to do time stretch, other than just pitch, like tuning, It's in that way, it is a little bit of a dumb module. Like, it's basic sampling, Um, damn. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I would change it to, within 5 or 10 BPM if I needed to, but it looks to me like I can't really find anything that's decent. Because the one dude that's jamming is, like, playing a super loud metronome, and that's not good. I'm going to just record a little bit of this and see what happens. I'm going to screw with it and see. So we go here and we go to record. Oh, God. Went all double time. Are you not getting anything? What the hell, man? Dude, what? It's like not getting enough signal, and it's not... I don't know. It's as loud as I can make it coming out of my headphone adapters here. So that's lame. Oh. It's too high. That's interesting. Okay, I got a little something to deal with here. So let's see what I can do with like, um, if I gave it a like a half note gate from the vector, um, I could probably fake something. Maybe. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I hope so. It'd be kind of cool if it actually kind of worked. You know, quarter note, whole note. Let's do dotted quarter, half note. Okay, trigger 5. Um, now I need a cable that will reach all the way. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna have to go big with this. Annoying. Very, very annoying. Okay. Yeah, and you're just gonna be hanging out in front of everything too, aren't you? Okay. Now, perhaps one should hook up an output of some sort. No, we can use a shorty guy for that, I think. Or are you gonna be like, no, I just won't reach by just a tiny bit. Yeah, you're gonna be that way. Suck. Honestly, what would be cool would be to throw this through like a little reverb action and get it like a room. The Aurora does short times pretty well. It actually sounds, you know, pretty good, pretty nice. It's pretty good, you know. Let's see, do we have anything yet? That guy there, and okay, so now I need to. Did I save it? I thought I saved it, but it didn't do anything. Dude, seriously? Come on. And of course, I shut down Chrome, but it does the whole reopen close the tab and saves my ass. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now save. Let's just call this recording 00. Bruh, 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 bruh. Do your thing, man. What are you doing? Oh, okay. 00. I don't know. 4. Okay. Son of a bitch. We'll just call it Guiro really quick. God damn it. I clicked clear instead of okay, and then it just went bleh, and exploded, you know? Like, okay, do the thing, man. If I go back to library and it's like not there, I'm gonna throw a fit is what I'm gonna do. Okay, recording. Guiro, there it is. Okay, good. Oh, that pop is at the end. That's horrible. What? Where's that horrible pop in there, though? It's awful. It's also not timed correctly. It's really annoying. I mean, it sounds horrible. Listen to that pop in the middle of it. What the heck, man? Yeah, it's also not synchronized. 3 and 4 and 1. That pop, it's crazy. Okay, now the other way to do this would be... Jesus, it's still making a horrible popping noise. The heck, man? It sounds like to me that that's actually the sample drum doing that. I wonder if there's anything I can do in terms of like I don't know, changing an offset or something like that, because I feel like it's maybe it was just recorded with like too high of a voltage. Okay, let's also turn the whole all the way off. There we go. Okay, let's just trim it, use it. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not horrible. Does it fit with the bass groove though? Yes. Let's throw a little high pass filter on it. Bump up resonance and high pass filter. That's lovely. Okay. Okay, what about another sample then? We've got second channel here. We can actually give it a rhythm too. I'm wondering, is there any like random cool percussion in? I know there's like a kit. I think there's a kit in here with like Miami techno sounds. So maybe there's like interesting stuff in there. Oh no, there's not much in there. That sucks. By the way, I need old man. Old man magnify. Oh my god, I can read now. Holy cripes. Jungle? No, bass drum, hi hat, snare drum. Thanks. Thanks for the variety. Such an asshole. Okay. One of the bases based so good, but okay, there's a bunch of stuff that just says percussion, and that's usually a little bit more promising. Give me like 15 percussion sounds, and maybe one of them will be like vaguely Latin. That, or I just like bust out my claves and I make another recording or something, which is always a possibility. Yeah, here's one of the frustrating things about this module that I really don't appreciate is that to audition a sound, you have to like put the sound in like a big list of like possible choices, and then you cycle through them while you're triggering it and stuff. And it's kind of stupid. Seems like kind of a like you could have done better at your OS sort of a thing, you know? And that's one of the things that leads me to maybe look at that rample. I gotta see though, maybe the rample does what I want. Maybe it has built-in high-pass filters and stuff like that, because that does become super duper handy for shaping. Let's get a longer cable, because that's the way of Moogly Enterprises Inc. This is too long. We can conserve. I have some red cables here that are like moderate length. So you are giving me a random rhythm right now, you know? Ain't you? Oh, that's lovely. Guess what I'm not gonna use? That. Kind of sounds like a wood block at that point. Come back to that. This guy again. Yeah. So if you put an envelope on it, zero hold. Now you're talking. Dude, can't find a Cuica. Ain't gonna happen. I've given it up. And I'll do the same treatment, and I'll put a high pass on this guy too, with some good amount of resonance to really bring out that, like that. However, it brings me to a definite thing. You know what I really need to do is get off my ass, get a controller here with this setup, and install Reason on this PC. And I think for the time being, I'm just going to grab my little Reface CP and bring it here and start using it as my like studio controller. And I can just plug it in when I need it. Otherwise, it can just kind of hang out here until I find a shelving solution that fits my needs. Good luck. Yeah. You found it. What did you type in? What is this wizardry? I mean, there's plenty of loops of Cuica, but one that has the tempo that I need with nothing else, I could not find quickly enough. Dude, I'll build the whole piece around a good sample, though. But, like, if I had Reason installed, I could just play it myself. You know what I mean? Come on, this is a pretty good, rich drum sound right here, okay? Don't forget, we have T-Networks bongos. Let's make some parts here. Part 7. I like part 7 because I can send fifths parts to the Z-Call dimension, and that makes me happy. If you don't like it, well, you can go to hell. Let's see here. Let's not put this guy in the way, though, because right now it's just irritating, and I hate it a lot. 5 is here. Doink. So we can just go here and here do that. Everything is a fifth now. That's all it's gonna play, right? I think something a little bit sparse. Real short gates. So like dun dun bump bump. We can have it play the tresillo. That would be interesting. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I don't know, man. One of these days, I'm gonna do another massive percussion thing. Probably soon. Like maybe I'll do that Monday morning. I'm planning on doing a stream Monday morning because I have the day off. All right, so like I think that's gonna be another psychotic drum stream, which you know I'm kind of looking forward to. So. And I will try and have Reason installed and enabled and have my controller here for it, ready to go for that. Because then I can just supply my own loops and put them in places, even record them on the Luba, you know, trigger that. Because there's another potential two channels at least, even though I do like my stereo. Percussion doesn't need stereo if you've got like a reverb, you know. Fine. It's okay. So, yeah, that'd be fun. I also wanted to put something new on the Versio here. And I was looking at some of the other. I have never tried like the Ruina Versio, the distortion one, and then there's like an auto wah. I've never tried any of those. The only ones I've used are the delay ones, and Desmodus. I mean, that was fun for a day or two, but whatever. Okay. Let's do something here. We got dun dun dun. Oh, you know what? I already know the notes that I want. So, but I want to go to E flat. Yeah, I think just like dun 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 dun, like a little bit different of like a clave pattern almost. And then, of course, I have to retune the frickin' oscillator because it's derpy that way. And it probably does not sound good right now. Probably sounds wildly out of tune.
And just awful. We should make it feel terrible for that.
It enjoys the Morpheus filter. It appreciates the high gain inputs of the Morpheus, as do I, and honestly needs it. So I'm just glad I have a solution. Oh, that was one thing that was interesting that I saw on the Noisy Engineering site. They have this little module. It's just like input, and then you have like a plus 12 and a plus 24 dB output for that input. is just like a level transformer. And it's like dual stereo in like 4 HP. And I was like, dude, that sounds awesome. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Reset my fine tune. Still not quite there. Something is just off. Maybe it would help if I could hear it better. It's too sharp now. Now, what would be kind of cool is to send this guy some rhythmic modulation to do some interesting things, because that's enjoyable. And then maybe some slow modulation on the other channel. Like real slow. Like... Okay, I like. Enable pitch change. And that's the octave I wanted it anyways. Let's hear it transposing. 2, ready, and go. Is part 2 supposed to be like red on this? Because I can't see any moving lights on this. And everything else has a little guy, you know, cooking along. You know? Oh, 5 doesn't either. That's uncool, bro. I think I can set that up in here. I want to check that because it really bugs me when I can't see, you know, what step that transposition track is on. That's not good. Color type. Part 1. Magenta and red. Okay. Part 2. Red and rust. Yeah. No. There's your problem. Okay, so we can go part 1. I like green and purple, frankly. That's always been a favorite of mine. What was the other one? 5. 5 is weird. Oh, yellow and green. It should be there. It should be doing its thing. 7. Cyan and light blue should be fine. Okay, so is it just not... So if it's in part view like so, See, now I can actually see it progressing. Okay, cool. That'll work. That's a nifty little part. And we don't have to filter it, or, well, we could. I could filter it. Let's see what it sounds like. That's actually really nice. And filter, like, give it a good amount of resonance. Okay, that guy gets one of those, 2-measure or 4-measure swells up and down on its filter. That's what we need. So we'll go in the full range here. Just kind of dial it in. I would also like to throw some timed modulation into the fog level of the sea legs. So now you can hear it starting to get more reverb. String sounds might be nice. Yeah, in fact, let's do some R-barring. Okay, yeah, and you can shut up. And as far as the R-bar, I think what I want to do is hook up... Yeah, let's fire up the incredibly noisy Korg Lambda. You can't really hear the noise, I think. I think there's enough of a... between, compression and all kinds of other things in the way. But there's a definitive 60 hertz hum coming from this thing, so... Unfortunately, it is like 40 years old or something. More than that, probably. Whoa, doggy, dude. We don't need the Turing machine sweating over there. It's just like hauling along at like 64th note speed and going crazy with the cheese whiz, man. Here's what I want to do. I want to sample one note. So. But that'll do the trick. Okay, now, once you got that, see, then you shut the Korg Lambda off, and then you say, you know, it's cool and all, it looks neat, but the faithful boy needs a little work. And I wish I knew somebody in my area that did good work with these things. There's got to be somebody. There's got to be multiple people. Most of them are probably at NobCon. So now we've got Arbahar. And yeah, I have a feeling that my synth back there needs like some major capacitor work, like replacement and stuff. Because it just sounds, you know, it sounds broken. As simple as that. We'll go with the classic here and throw this into the Ikari filter because they love each other and they're good. They're good to be back together. It's good to be back. Plus, the Ikari filter has the added advantages of
A built-in VCA, which you can then modulate, give it some external CV input with some sort of...
Okay, sorry. No. What I want to do with this is not to do, like, gated chords. I want to do... Is that all? Really? That's all I got from recording that? That much level? That's it? Wow. Okay, yeah, that's pathetic. So we need to redo that. Here, I'm going to hook up my other synth. I'm going to hook up the System 8. This thing. Oh, God. No, it's not that bad. It is like 40 pounds, though. It's a beast. Like the System 8, which is like 5 pounds. So, in its own said beast. It's the... Let's see. Now, so I was smart and I didn't bring a flashlight. Got to be able to see the outputs, you know? Sorry about that. That was obnoxious. That was super obnoxious. I heard that. Acoustically. Okay, now where are my headphone outs, things, cables? This guy. Let's delete what's there because, well, there's really nothing there. So, yeah, that was stupid and that didn't work at all. I need some string. Okay, now, The only thing is that the R bar is not polyphonic, right? So I can't play chords with that sound. But we can make a pretty tasty, like, drawn out, like, poofy lead, cloudy lead, a floaty flying lead with this. Okay, now we need to modulate that there playhead. 'Cause the boy needs to move. Okay, and then we can sequence this. So let's use part 6 here. I'm thinking something really simple, like whole note maybe. Like real simple here. Like okay. Bees. Terrifying. Alright, now we just need to patch this, and, yeah. So part 6 goes to the pitch input. Now we high pass this. Don't need an envelope or anything. Just need... But honestly... It's old trusty standby Turing machine to generate a nice happy gate pattern for us.
It's already patched and ready to go.
Well, it's not patched. But the settings are all there. See, then we can just be like this. VCA. There's the rhythm. That's nice. That's cooler right there. Just kind of trying to dial in a rhythm. Now this might shift, but it's okay because it's a syncopated enough thing where if it shifts, it doesn't really matter. Like if we go stop the clock. That's dope. That's really cool. Meanwhile, we got this boy. Now we should do the... And here's it with the transposition. Let's pull this for a second. It's very loud, sorry. They're not synchronized with the drum fills. So let's do that real quick. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, start. Now on this guy here, on that control track, let's put it super early. Because it's taking a little while to fade in. Maybe not that early, actually. Oh, that's really interesting. Goes up to E flat here, and now it goes down to A flat, and then it goes back to C. Where's my gate? Get my gate back. Okay, so we can come back to that at some point and, turn that off of the gate by just yanking the cable. Alas, I cannot CV control it. Alas. I wish you could. Somebody makes one of these, don't they? It's like a little inline brake. It's just like a little switch. That would be perfect for this, because if a cable's plugged in, the VCA wakes up, right? And I wonder if you break the connection physically in the cable with a switch, if it would then not do it. Or is it literally sensing the fact that I'm plugging a cable into it? That's a question for the nerds out there. Let's get a chord track going. Something kind of funky. I'm thinking something kind of funky that we can turn into a pad later by just bumping up the envelope time. That'd be sort of neat. Yeah, I think we can do that. In fact, I think we can do like a big old, like deep, like a split voicing kind of a chord on all of these things. And just be like, bum, bum, da-da, bum, bum, da-da. Just like, and then just bump up the envelope time on the module when we want it to sustain. Like, that's easy enough. Yeah, I may have to look into that, though. Like a little inline brake switch. And then look into how the Akari VCA senses the existence of a thing, also what we should do on that R-bar track, before I forget, because I will, is throw a little bit of pan onto it. Let's just give it a random weird VC, LFO. You know what I'm trying to say. You're not me. You're not dumb. Do we hear it? I hear it a little bit. I gotta go max. Okay, I dig that. That's cool, and it's flipping into reverb and delay territory because of how the mixer handles the auxes. Um. Okay, so what I need to do then is go into all of these things. God, I can never remember this freaking. Oh God, I'm black. Okay, yeah, it's the black key guy. Okay, so what we need to do is go into here and be like, turn these guys. Boom, ba boom, 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 each of those guys once. Because then what we can do is navigate between chord tones for all of these things. So what I want to do then is go up a fifth, 6, 7, and then for the next one, I want to go up an octave. 10, 11, 12. And then the next one, I want to go up an octave plus 4. Okay. Now, because it's 4, it's in a minor scale. So it's either going to be like, oh, I'm going to put you on an F instead of an E flat. In which case, I just have to drop that down to 3. So let's just do a gate and see where those things sound. That's going to the demon core. And I suppose we'll give the demon core its filtery companion here with the neutron flux. Because they do love each other. They do make wonderful noises. Oh, hit play maybe. It's a bit much. It's respectable. Do we have 5 notes of polyphony? A little drift going. Okay, no, that will not stand. So, gate. Let's turn them all off for now. Just like a real quick, easy pattern. Or do we go like let's make it 16. Seems to be the trend for this whole piece today. Oh shit, what did I just do? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta go through and reset up like all of the chords for the boo. We're gonna make it 8 then. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go through that entire process again, setting up all of the chord tones that I want. But on this guy, I do want that top one to be a step down. So dun 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 dun, like that kind of thing, like that. not done yet, of course. Also, I think it should be an octave lower. Oh my god, that sounded so good. Okay, let's go ahead and set up the transposition too, because that's going to affect... Yeah, see? And then we have to octave it down. Now let's hear how transposition sounds. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, but we need an envelope on this and doing some other stuff, you know. So let's get that filter effect going here, you know. We'll plop this dude right in here.
Oh, let's route you underneath so as to avoid unnecessary cable stress. Yes.
Okay, sorry that was obnoxious. I'm not sorry. I'm just being me. This is me in my natural element. Being a weirdo. So what I want is a little bit of a rise time. So I'm thinking maybe my buddy's over here in the D1, D2. What if, oh yeah. So if we warp this guy and then we shrink it really, really quick, I might be able to get a really cool whoop up whoop. Oh no, not even close to being. Why? Oh, I'm changing channel A. Mother puss bucket. Channel A was the base, and now it's all hosed up. Bro, you hosed the whole works. Yeah, I had this, like, slanted downwards, and I had a longer time on it, I think. 400, 430, something like that. Yeah. Okay. Duh. Okay. That was actually not too far off, but it's not quite as elegant as I would like. Yeah, no, none of these are winners. There it is. That's the winner. But it can't be delayed enough that it affects the rhythm. That's the problem, right? If you trigger that envelope that quickly, and there's a late onset. Hey, Swan and Iris, how's it going? You know, it's going to affect your rhythm. It's going to delay everything. And like right now, well, I don't know right now because it's not in sync with the drums. And that's an easy thing to fix real quick too. So like, see, it's weird, right? Let me see if that's a goof sync. Da 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 bum. Yeah, it needs to be quicker, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna scrap that shape plan. Let's just give it a good, chunky, curved AD. And then between that and the envelope time of the Demon Core, and MIDI stuck note syndromes or stealing notes and stuff, it'll eventually just wear out and it'll just turn into a pad. Sort of. Sort of. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. I was gonna hook up a filter modulation to that filter. Probably the 4 measure up, 4 measure down one into the volt per octave. That's a bit much, right? Seeing as it just disappears completely. How to disappear completely? You, we don't need. Okay, we're gonna put you to bed for now, alright? Cool. You're good to go, buddy. Okay, part 1, mute. Part 6, mute. Part 8, mute. Alright. We got 3 and 4, and you know me, I do love me a sawtooth going through a filter, so let's make a couple of arpeggio parts. And the tradition, which I don't know why this happened, it just happened, is to make them yellow. Because, sing it with me now. 'Cause they were all yellow. I made a patch. I made a patch for you. To listen while you poo. Your poo was all yellow. I am a middle schooler at heart. Go ahead, say it. Curse my name. Curse my existence. Anyways, let's patch a couple of envelopies with a couple of gates here. And then we'll bring those boys into the popple. The popple is the filter. I mean, I sound like I'm making fun, but I really like that song. I mean, you can't deny Coldplay, even though they got so formulaic. Like, guys, is that like A&R, guys? Is that like,
Hey guys, you remember that? You remember that Clocks tune? You should make another song that kind of sounds like that.
no doctor will cure me of my random Coldplay yellow rendition. Shan't. Oh, actually, wait. This absolutely positively needs to go through the sea legs, so we can short cable it.
Short cable got no reason to. Short cable got no reason to.
Dude, have you seen the Family Guy episode where it's like Y2K? Yeah, Mankato disappeared. Mankato has been replaced with the ST font. Oh, I forgot about that one too. We're gonna have to throw a lead through there. We're gonna have to do a lead with the mini mod into the something, and something else into the ST font of some sort. And I don't know what that's going to entail. That's the next 2 steps. I also have the plume hanging out here, not being used right now. And maybe we'll do a lead on the plume into the font. Yeah, but we can also trigger other stuff too. Like I can do like a nice part on the SIG maybe for like a breakdown part. Yeah, the Erica Synth's stereo mixer right here is going into the C legs, which is going into channel 16 of my text mix. Okay, let's see if these are in tune also. Nope, not really. Okay. Sea legs, you're being a pain in the ass. There you go. Okay. Oh, let's just go up an octave. I know that's going to be an issue later on, so whatever. And then Fart Town. Population 20. Hey, you guys don't need to hear this obnoxious stuff here as well. Let's do one in 6 notes. It's already transposing, by the way. So part 4, we'll do this guy 7. Oh, that's really interesting. Are you talking the moon phase? Because I have that. I kind of don't like it that well. I'm probably going to sell it, but I only have one Mankato, alas. And I really don't even have the space for that, sadly. Oh, your voltage is low, aren't you? Channel A, yeah. Alas, the Mankato is going to go home. And I might actually rack up my Labyrinth at home, because I've been really enjoying that. just putting it through some effects and like jamming. It's really fun. All right, now we can of course modulate that little guy too, which we obviously should. Just a little bit. Okay, all right, you guys are done. You guys are good. You guys are good to go. But we're going to have to quiet that mixer channel because I'm not using VCAs on most of my stuff. This is sort of a, I don't know, unconventional way of working. But I think, hey, if your filter cutoff is down low enough, then a VCA doesn't matter. Let's see here. I'm going to make a couple of leads here, first of all. So let's go volt per octave of this here melodicer, and we'll go into the mini mod, the new guy. The new guy that I almost blew up, because, yeah. For more details on that, see the first part of this stream. And let's go mini mod into what is a disgusting filter. Yeah, this is a match made in heaven right here. Into the E904 or the E490. I was thinking Moog numbers there. I'm gonna go shark tooth output and saw output into that guy. And then I think we'll put him into the delay here. Give it its own special delay. Because we loves it. Yeah. You tuck this back. Tuck it back sometimes. There. And we got Buckus because the filter's down really low. Oh. Hi. We need an envelope. We need an envelope. We need an envelope for this lead. Need an envelope. We need an envelope for the lead. Hey. You're not gonna reach. Oh, you son of a bitch. But we could use that little ADSR right there because, well, that's why I put it there. I got a little 2 HP ADSR here. We'll just go into try the 2/3 in first. It probably won't be enough. That's actually really good. That's perfect. Yeah, Noise Engineering has a bunch of 5U stuff too, which is really interesting. You can put a BIA in your 5U rack. Yeah. We're gonna give this guy some PWM mod. Has to be done, and we're gonna have to break, unfortunately. PWM CV, give me a fast-ish LFO. Perfect. Are you an attenuverter or are you just an attenuator? Looks like just an attenuator. Have to modulate that. Actually, it'd be a lot of fun. This water. Yeah, no. That does not respond well to rhythmic modulation because it is a delay, so it's being delayed and then there's no rhythm. This is just sawtooth. And then this is the square. That's just lovely. Analog goo. Delicious. Okay, let's go. Let's put together a quick plume voice using the the doo-wacky here. You know the thingamajig. The SIG. Oh, just play, dude. Just do your thing, man.
Like, you have not fulfilled the conditions required for me to do my so-called thing, human.
Son of a bitch. Alright, so let's down all of these rhythms and clean out all of the weirdness that I had in here before, which is, this thing is like a mixer. You should, like, zero it out every time, I think. So let's go 8th notes, 16th notes, kind of like even measure here, and just, see what it generates. And, let's do the plume. Let's do the plume. As a matter of fact, we could almost just go like so, right? Let's do like this first. I can't see anything at all there. That's full proactive. Okay. And then I can go itty bitty cable right to the bionic Lester because it's next door. They are cradle mates, as they say in weird fantasy books that I like to read. Okay, and then outputs. Will you reach level channel 3? Will you? Yes, you will. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh God, Lordy Jesus Lord, what is happening now? I gotta put on my old man glasses for a second. Because I have to try to read the bionic Lester's screen. Stereo. Okay, and we need both of these guys on, like, low pass. Yeah. Right? Because you weren't before, were you? You were on something silly. But why is there now nothing? Oh. Still, there should be a thing in some way, shape, or form. Am I not getting... Yeah, okay, that exists. Oh, it's because the pan is not on. Okay, never mind. I'm being dumb. The rest pan here. And now we get stereo. Okay, we can wave fold. Formant is really extreme too. Okay, now, the interesting thing you could do, then, in theory, is just go directly in with the Treg. Right, and then turn up the decay time. And then let's dial in a loop. This sounds kind of dumb. Just, you know, like in general, just kind of dumb. Yeah, maybe slower, huh? Okay, this guy is going to go into the wave folder. Could get a little bit extreme. It's much more manageable right there, I'll tell you what. I like short. That's maybe not a bad idea. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Perfect. No, it was the hot butter version for sure. That's a neat little part right there. Like, that's kind of cool. Very, very kind of listen closely. DJ Doey, Mr. X. I didn't say hi to you guys. Okay, we'll put you away for now, because you're good to go. And then let's get another lead here. And then it'll be Jamma to Jam time. I think in the meantime, then, let's fire up the video. That would... Which means goodbye camera for a little while. I can do it just with my tongue. That's a skill, people. That's a skill. That took years to learn. It's also very popular with the ladies. Okay. Lead number 2. Let's make that, let's just go pure acid on this. Can you reach to the .vco without, no, you can't, oh, you son of a bitch. Gonna get a friggin' paddling. That's a paddling. Ooh, paddling the school canoe? You better believe that's a paddling. Okay, I love the .vco. I'm almost tempted to make like a 2 oscillator lead. Could be done. Could be cool. Could be easy. Could be like real easy, you know? Just like boom. Easy like Sunday morning. Boom. Actually, wait. No, because I wanted to just go into the cinnamon filter. So, like, nah. No. We don't need you, guy. Sorry.
So close, I was almost used, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna just go like cinnamon. Who is here now? And I have to remember where the things are. Input, and then, yeah. Low pass is on the lower right. Okay, we're gonna go into perform mode on this thing. And then we're gonna hook up an output.
I'm multitasking.
Like so. Oh, well, we have no filter modulation yet. Yeah, this will reach. Good. This is going to be loud. do that to you. That's too much F. So that'll be fun to play with. Yeah, that'll be a hoot. I kind of feel like blowing that out though. Like, let's put it in the Versio here. The last hurrah of the Electus Versio, if I remember to swap out the firmware weekend. You know how it is sometimes. People forget. You know. This guy there, this guy up here, like, hi. What would happen? Can we actually? No, this is not an independent clock. Damn. I was like, man, I kind of wish I could send that like a half-speed clock and see if it would do long delay times, like, automatically, like, do good, you know? Because I've got a spare clock right here. Right now it's getting a 16th note, so we can give it like an 8th note clock, see if it would respond to that correctly. Because that would be great. Yeah, that'd be great. Sounds like it's a yes. Yeah. I guess that would just be like the difference between receiving a 52 BPM clock, which that could deal. You know, it could deal with that. You know. Easily just go like this too. Limit its range by quite a bit and then just tamp it down. So it's an interesting thing when you turn off the dice for the rhythm but not the melody. It's like you're seeing a window in the same melodic line from time to time. It's really interesting. Yeah, I noticed that today. I feel like I need another sound of some sort, but man, I've been patching for a long time now, and it's getting kind of crazy. 2 hours and 43 minutes. Come on, mate. Um, um, what about a weird phantom voice? That could be fun. Uh, this is what I don't like about the System 8. It doesn't have a giant wooden top where I can put the keyboard for the computer. Something is resisting my shoving it over, and that means that there's probably a cable stretched really, really tight. I want to see if there's some, yeah. I don't know fuck to put this thing. It is really light because it's super, super cheap, so I think I'm just going to rest it on top of the knobs for the System 8. I think I'm pretty confident on that being okay. Okay, I want to listen to a thing here and then record it. And I don't think you guys can hear it. Okay. I just dumped some random voices of like the Dalai Lama and so on. And we're going to let that loop for a little while, but meanwhile, I need to actually hook it up to something. Feel like it should be filtered though. Maybe Zagreb? That'd probably be good if the cables will reach, you know. Now you guys get out of the way. Get out of the way. God. And then what we could do is low pass, high pass that guy. Kind of. Yeah. Yep. Well, I think that means it's about time. So we're switching viewpoints and we're muting the microphone. I'll have you know, I haven't forgotten to unmute my microphone in a while. I'm learning.
I'm learning.
Just kidding. I fooled you. That was very futuristic, and I enjoyed it. Sunday night ambient stream is definitely a go, because I am going to get up Monday, but all I'm going to do is imbibe some chemicals and come over here and probably turn the cameras on for some sort of percussion madhouse. Anyways, well, thanks for joining me. We get a few more people every single time, man. Always good to see new faces. Appreciate it, you know. And hopefully you enjoy the show. This was a long one today. This was a 3.5-hour stream. Jiminy Christmas. That's a little nutty. But I did show off the new guys at the beginning, so that was kind of part of it, you know. Anyways, appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon. And you know, stay healthy, stay warm.